One last and final look at the Patton that's now damaged with screwed up bearings, washers, stators, all that stuff. Completely gone. Pretty sure somebody will appreciate it once they see that this thing is vintage and they get it, they know what the heck they're doing. Alright, that's it. I'm out. I'm going to get another... I can't even talk anymore. Whatever, I'm tired. I'm going to get another vintage fan to replace this. No, it won't be a high-velocity fan, but it'll be something to replace this. And I'm going to make sure it's in mint condition. Alright, anyways, my fan man out. Well, the Patton is messed up. The bearings finally gave out. I think the washers are real bad. I've been running nonstop, and we're getting this now. So what I did was I tried to give it some oil in the front bearing. And I'm not one to pull motors apart. I think I've told y'all that before now. Here I go. It sounds like a stinking broken record. But I'm not one to pull motors apart, deal with washers, deal with bearings, deal with thrust washers, deal with stators and windings and all that crap. Oiling the bearings and all that, tightening up the blade, replacing the washers. I'm not one to deal with all that. Well, if you're not one to deal with all that, and if you're not willing to deal with all that because you don't know how to do it, then yeah, you're screwed. Your Patton is messed up. It's basically what that is. It's what you're telling us. And you know you can't run it like that, right? You know that you can't run it like that. That could potentially cause harm to the motor. It can potentially make the motor overheat and catch fire. Yeah, I know it. I'm aware of that. So then what are you going to do? Well, I mean, obviously I can put it back together, and I guess I have no choice but to give it away to somebody that knows all about opening up the motors and dealing with thrust washers and bearings and all that. Now, if you think I know somebody personally that know how to do all that, then I don't. Well, you can always give it to one of us. You know, we watch your video. We can give you your address, and we'll give you our address, and you can ship it out to us, and I'll take it. We'll take it. We know how to fix it up. You can do all that. Nah, I'm not into all that. I'm not going to come out of my pocket for all that. Nope. So whatever decision I make, it's my decision. I don't want to hear about all that mess in the comments. So, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's sad to see this go, but because I'm not one that deals with all that kind of stuff. I'm the average consumer when it comes to motors and all that. And just trying to give it oil in the front bearing is not going to cut it when it's just, this thing is super, super dry. And then there's a lot of play. A lot of play in the bearings. The reason why I'm spinning the counterclockwise is because that's the direction of the fan blade. That's how I spin. Probably not a smart idea to keep doing that because that's messing up the bearings even worse. Oh, there you go. At least I enjoyed it while I did. But it's screwed up now, so. But y'all give me heck in the comments. I'm not one to do all that. The answer to all that, what y'all going to say, is no. That's the answer to that. I'm shutting y'all down right now. The answer is no. No, I'm not. I'm just going to put this thing on. I'm going to unplug it. And I'm probably going to take it down there Friday. And I don't know. And give it to somebody that knows how to. Someone that knows somebody that can fix it up. Take the motor apart. Change out the thrust washers. Fix the bearings. And tighten up on the play. I'm not one that does all that stuff. I don't do all that stuff like Jordan does and all of y'all. That's so sad. I was getting ready to get something to eat and then it started doing that crap, so I turned it off quickly. I turned it off fast because I know that can cause damage to the motor. It can cause all kinds of things to go wrong. I tried to give it some 3-in-1, the front bearing, but apparently that didn't do crap because the bearings are super dry. Not only that, but then that's thrust washers. It's kind of like the same problem I have with this one over here. With the thrust washers making that noise when it first starts up and then it gets okay. But this one hasn't given me any problems since then, thank God. It hasn't given me any trouble since then. I recently serviced it, but... And those up there are doing good, of course. But this one right here, unfortunately, it's sad to see it leave the studio. It really is. But this thing is screwed. It's seen this life. This thing's been running for over 50 years, and it's seen better days. So, whatever little bit of life it had left in it, that was good. But now it's screwed up. Okay, well, that's it. So take a good look at it, because that's probably the last time you're going to see this machine here. Oh, God, this is so sad. But because I'm an average consumer when it comes to motors, my decision is that it has to go. Say goodbye to this Patton. Are you going to try to find another one like that on eBay? Maybe one that's in better shape? Oh, nope, 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 nope. I'm not going to keep coming out of my pocket. I'm not going to play that game. Nope, I'm done. No. eBay rips you off too much. No. No, I'm not. And I'm an average consumer when it comes to motors. I don't want to hear the arguments. I don't want to hear the complaints. I don't want to hear anything like that in the comment box. If I see it or I hear it, I'm not going to respond to you. All right? I'm not being rude. I'm just telling you up front. Please don't do that to me. I'm an average consumer. I don't deal with stuff like this. No, I'm not giving it to none of y'all. My decision is to do what I'm going to do with it. It's my fan, and that's the final decision. Okay? All right, well, that's the end of that. Well, that's the amount I did, but oh well. Patton Fan and out. No commentary on me trying to making suggestions on what you should do. You ought to do this, you ought to do that. You ought to give it to me, this, that, and the other. Well, why don't you just give it to me? I'll give you my address. Well, all this other kind of stuff. Well, why are you getting rid of it? All it needs is oil. Well, all you got to do is fix the thrust washers. All you got to do is just, all this, that, and the other. All you got to do is take the motor apart and take out the stator and all that kind of stuff. Do it like how Jordan do. Nope, I'm not one to do all that stuff. I don't deal with all that stuff. No. I thought I'd just share the video with y'all because it's gone. It's history. It sounds awful. Yep. Well, that's the end of that. Whatever little bit of life it had left in it, that's it. 50 years ago, this thing came out way back in the 70s anyways. That's it for me. Patton Fan, I'm out.